talking. Hello, it's me, the real me. It's New Year's for me already. It's January 1st for me, so I decided to make this 2026 Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign hero skills tier list. I've made one in like 2024, and the meta among nerds has changed quite a bit, so I think I'll redo something. All right. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's S티어로's game breaking. The game kind of revolves around these skills often enough. A is very powerful, uber powerful. B is like, would be criminal to call bad. C is possibly decent, and D is niche or worse. Yeah, kind of like that. And there's not gonna be ordering within tiers, and yeah, it's kind of context based. Some stuff will be borderline, and I'll just like go with vibes, I guess. I'm not gonna take forever to make this. It's gonna be a short video, so let's see. Rake, yeah. Rake would be criminal to call bad in my opinion. You can fish for crits. You can A-bomb gets all 7 skills anyway, so yeah. Can fish for crits. Can kill something and then also hurt another thing, like rank 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is absolution. Yeah. Very powerful skill. This skill is one of the reasons why A-bomb is so good at sustaining itself. Yeah. That's that. Oh yes, this is transform. It's really good, but I wouldn't say that the game revolves around this, to be honest. I'll put this at A. Free action skill, which can heal Abomination for 10 HP. Free action doesn't use up a turn. Crit 20 self heal yeah. If this kill crits, it's a 20 HP self heal. It's insane. It buffs the A bomb for tons of stuff. Yeah. With this buff, A bomb can hit for what was it again? Am I forgetting stuff again? Give me a moment. Yeah. So with transform buffs, A bomb's base damage will become yeah 14 to 25. Minimum damage 14, max damage 25. That's really big because Leper's base damage is 13 to 26 if I remember correctly. So dang, yeah, really good skill. What else? Oh, this is Slam. Yeah, Slam would be criminal to call bad in my opinion because. It repositions a Abomination. Let's say he's taken to rank 3, then he can return to rank 2. It knocks an enemy by 2, which is fantastic for stuff like Squiffy, Cole's Squiffy Ghast, and it debuffs the enemy for like tons of speed and dodge, so that's fairly good. And then here we go to Rage. Yeah, enough said because A-bomb has a base speed of 9 at with level 5 weapons, and then he can just simply transform and crit a rank 3 for yeah 38 crit damage. Yeah, just with the transformation buff. So it's really good. Bile is also would also be criminal to call bad because it deals a base of 5 blight per 3 rounds versus 2 targets in the midlines, and it also debuffs blight resist. It's really good. And then it's Manacles. Manacles is freaking fantastic with the very common trinket setup of broken key plus padlock of transfers and A-bomb. It's yeah, it's wild. Like 130 accuracy on Manacles, 185% stun chance on a hero with base 9 speed. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, what else? This is Antiquarian's healing. Yeah, it's how do fortifying vapors if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, it's it would be quite safe to call this worst battlefield medicine because oh you buff my resist chip in. Okay, thank you I guess kind of stuff. So it's here. Yeah, I'll put this here. Possibly decent. It's not game breaking. The game doesn't revolve around this. It's here. Okay. What else? Let me check something because I'm confused as to what this stands for. Let me check. Yeah, give me a moment so I can be 100% sure. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm a fake gamer. I thought this was flesh powder, and yeah, I was right. I should have just said, yeah, this is flesh powder. Would have made me look way cooler, I guess. So yeah, this is flesh powder. Wait, why is this here? Yeah, okay. This is flesh powder. I would put this at B. Yeah, I would put this at B. It carries early game. Yeah, early game like your invigorating vapors isn't that amazingly good. So fairly good skill, not like uber insane. What's this? I think this is nervous tab. I think I'm like 99% sure, but let me check. Yeah, this is nervous tab. I would definitely put this to C. The reason being, this has maybe some value when Antiquarian is at level 0 with level 1 skills, because level 1 Festering Vapors is just so weak, deals like 1 blight per tick. Has like some niche value for some boss battles where you want even Antiquarian to do raw damage. But put this here. The only thing it gets is like, oh, you can use it from any rank. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of value. What else? Yeah, this is protect me. Is this protect me? I mean, yeah, leper and leper's withstand and protect me both have the same skill icons, so I'll put both of them here. Okay, put both of them here. Yeah, protect me carries early game often enough. You just use this on a tanky hero, like don't get Antiquarian killed, get that hero to get that hero to become more tanky and whatnot. Withstand. Usually you don't need withstand, but yeah, when you need it, it's really good. You use it for tank leper and stuff like that. Okay. Invigorating vapors. I put this at A the last time, if I remember correctly. It's a reasonable thing. Yeah, it's a reasonable thing. I mean, it carries Antiquarian. It's like borderline S tier or just high A tier. I'll put this at S this time because yeah, if you play stuff like endless harvest, or to be fair, the endless harvest meta game is really different from the normal meta game. But yeah, also if you run some specific dodge comps, it's really good. It's borderline game breaking. I'll put this here. Yeah, I'll put this here this time. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one is take cover, get down. I don't know what to call this. I'll put this here. Usually you don't need this. You use this mostly for like repositioning or some niche comps like Quad Antiquarian or such. But yeah, I'll put this here. It's not terrible. It gets value sometimes. Oh, this one, Festering Vapors. I'll put this at B. Not an uber super high firepower skill, but it's much better than Nervous Tab, really. It can be used at any rank and can hit any rank. It has a base accuracy of 115. It deals a fair amount of dot. Like from level 2, it hits when the skill hits level 2, it suddenly doubles in blight. It hits for 2 blight per tick. At level 5, it deals 4 blights per tick, and this skill also debuffs enemy blight resist. It's fairly good. This is Antiquarian's major firepower skill, unless unless it's at level 1, then it hits for 1 blight per tick, which is like what the fuck. Moving on. This is blind fire. If I remember correctly, I put this at D before. The thing is, if you play some comp which is which has no healing vibes and whatnot, but yeah, you could put this at C. You could put this at C. Low tier B or C. I would put this at C this time. And I used to say like I used to say just run Bala, but you know, turns out Arbalest will mostly just use her healing anyways during the stall phase. So turns out Arbalest doesn't really need a skill to you know stall to prevent reinforcements with. So yeah, I'll put this a C this time. Interesting to see how my view on the game has changed like slightly. This is Bola. I'll put this at B, like low tier B, like C, but like I'll put this at B. It, yeah, able to hit rank 1 guaranteedly is okay if you can like afford a skill slot for the skill. It it's also a good stalling tool, so I'll just put this at B, like low tier B or like C, but yeah. A tier, yeah. Sniper Sean, very powerful, not game breaking, but really powerful. Like at level 5, it has like 115 accuracy, plus 100% damage, and plus 100, plus 13% crit versus marked. Yeah, really good skill. This is Flare. I think I put this at A before. Would I put this at A again? I it's like low tier A or B. I'll put this at B this time. I run this less these days. The reason being, like, I could just like I could use guards. I could use guards. I could use self marks to you know for aggro. Like I use lots of solo Jester, and I for such cases when heroes self mark themselves, I don't want to remove the self mark with flare. The stress healing is okay, the raise torch is okay, but they're not like game changing. Um, Also, like you can prevent like you know your heroes getting stunned or marked with your stuns and dodges, so it's really good. But yeah, like Arbalest or Musketeer, they really have like other skills they could run. I'll put this at B, like low tier A or B tier. I'll put this at B. What's this? This is Battlefield. Mm, Battlefield Bandage, I guess. Yeah, Battlefield Bandage. Where would I put this? A Battlefield Bandage. Would I put this at A? Would I put this at B? I'll put this at A actually. The reason being, so I warmed up to no healing gameplay much more, and even when I play with normal rule sets, I run comps with little healing or no healing at all, and if you run Arbalest as a solo healer, it's the comp still functions really well because simply because Arbalest and Musketeer heal for fuck tons of like heals for fuck tons, yeah. So this skill is really like good enough to carry the comp by itself. So I'll put this at A. Very powerful. What else? Oh, okay. Let's see. See. If I'm talking about yeah, what is this? If I'm talking about Bounty Hunter Mark, I'll put this at B. Yeah. Would be criminal to call bad. It's like worse, kinda worse target whistle from it's kinda worse target whistle from Houndmaster, but still, you know. It does what it's supposed to do. If Arbalest mark, I'll put this a C, just because, well, Arbalest usually doesn't want to mark, wants to like heal or shoot stuff, or like debuff is suppressing fire, and she can't rank Mark 1, which is usually not that big a deal, but still, yeah. The debuff lasts for only 2 rounds, so that's that. Suppressing fire, haha. This skill is really good. Really good. I'm not gonna put this at S tier. I'm not gonna put this at S tier, but if I remember correctly, where did I put this last time? Let me check. I put this at B last time. It's like low tier A or B. I'll put this at A. I don't know. It feels so iffy. It feels iffy. Yeah, like hmm. for some for some party compositions, this really makes sense, especially if you have a fast Arbalest. If you have a fast Arbalest with with let's say something like trinkets, like quick draw charm or like quirks. I'll put this at A. Like the nuking of like lowering enemy accuracy, nuking enemy accuracy is huge, but this skill basically goes enemies no longer crit you, which is pretty big. To be fair, it depends on party composition. If you're running a party composition which would kill the enemy backlines fast, then it matters less. But for some party compositions, you just open with turn 1 suppressing fire and move on from there, and enemies are much less likely to hit you, and they really can't crit you. So yeah, I'll put this at A. Flashbang. If I remember correctly, I put this at A before. I initially put this at B. Then people were like, "But real, like Flashbang is really good. You gotta put this at A." So I was like, kind of, peer pressured to put this at I was peer pressured to putting this at A, but I'll put this at B. Put this at B. The reason being, like, where's freaking Disorienting Blast? I'll put this at A because Plague Doctor has a base speed of 9, and she gets Blasphemous Vial, which raises like ranged accuracy by 10, raises stun chance by 20%. Meanwhile, Flashbang is on Bounty Hunter, and he has a base speed of 7. He doesn't get Blasphemous Vial. Like, this is a good stun with good reach, good stun chance, 150 base. But, I like Uppercut more these days. Like, this thing, you can get some value with this in the stall phase too, I guess, but, this thing can't prevent reinforcements. It's like low tier A or B, I'll put this at B, like Cope, Seed Mald. And then this is Uppercut. I will put this at low tier A or B. I'll put this at B. I want to put this at A, but I'll put this at B. Like, this skill is probably not at these skills levels. Like, if you're running a rank 1 bounty hunter or something, it's like, yeah, you gotta run this for a stun. This skill is actually pretty freaking goated because it gets value in the stall phase and it gets value in the rush phase. Yeah, it's that kind of stun. It can be used in the rush phase and stall phase, and knockback 2 is quite good actually. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, collect bounty. I'll put this at A. Sometimes, especially for some comps and whatnot, you just really want damage output, and collect bounty deals plus 90% damage versus marked from level 1, from skill level 1. It's really good. Caltrops. I want to put this at B, but like, there's like one party composition that I know of which really likes Caltrops, but for other comps, like, I don't run it as much. It's like a typical case of 4 skill slot syndrome. This skill can be really good, but I rarely run it, so I feel like a hypocrite. I would feel like a hypocrite if I put this at B or A. Definitely not A. I'll put this at C. Finish him! Yeah, where would I put finish him? Where did I put it last time? Did I put this at B this time? I'll put this at A. Yeah. Why would I put this at A? The reason being, rank 3 reach is just so good. Yeah. It can be used from ranks 1 to 3 and can hit ranks 1 to 3. It deals a fair bit more damage versus stunned, and stunning enemies is quite common, so yeah. I put this at B last time, I'll put this at A. Like, low tier A or B, I'll just put it at A. Because for some compositions, you don't even run collect bounty, you run finish him over that, so yeah. Hither! I'll put this at B. Would be criminal to call bad because this thing pulls and marks. Can be potentially huge value. This is also like a pull too, not a random shuffle with Disorienting Blast or Flashbang. These have like a lower floor, higher ceiling value, but this one is more consistent. Battle Heal. I put this at B last time. I'll low tier A or B. I'll put this at B. You need quite a bit of investment to make the skill go burr 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 burr, but yeah. If you do put in investments, then Crusader will be healing for something like 10 11. Yeah, not 6 7, 10 11, 10 11 on a non crit. Like, with some like party synergy and whatnot, Crusader will be critting for 24 heal with battle heal. So this is it's criminal to call bad. If you think the skill is bad, then you're a bad player. Like get good. But yeah. What else? Let's see. Okay. I want to put this at B, low tier B or C. I put this at B last time. I'll put this at C just because this skill isn't as this skill isn't as versatile as Leper's Withstand, and the funny thing is Leper's Withstand isn't really versatile as well. Just for some comps you can get good value with this, but yeah, like such comps are kind of rare. So I'll put this at C this time. Hurts, but yeah. Smite. Would you call Smite a bad skill? Get out of here. Yeah, it's just simple damage, but like yeah, simple damage is like bread and butter stuff. Inspiring Cry. I'll put this at A. Yeah. Raises Torch, offers a bit of healing, stress heals, raises Torch. It's an amazing stalling skill. That's that. Lens. Lens is very powerful. There's the whole freaking there's this skill is the whole freaking reason that people start with Backline Crusader. The skill is just that good. I mean, this skill has the base accuracy of 105, so it has frontline accuracy versus backline enemies, but you can just run something like Focus Ring or whatnot. Deals frontline damage to backline enemies, like one-shot stuff, especially if they're like unholy. So, good skill. Stunning Blow! I'll put this a B. Like, yes, it's a stun. What else can I say? It's a stun, yeah. Stun. These are worse. Zealous Accusation. I run this tons, in Endless Harvest with my Immortal Plague Doctor comp, but like, for normal gameplays, it's just niche. What else? This is Redeem. Where would I put Redeem? I put this A before, I'll put this at A because, yeah, this skill is insane. I will not put this at game breaking. Yeah, this is very powerful. Just lots and lots of healing. The Flagellant heals itself for half HP. Like heals another hero for like nearly half HP. That's a lot of healing. It doesn't. It gets two uses. Two uses should be more than enough for normal gameplay. And this still doesn't require you to like go through like I don't know like hit rolls and whatnot, like go through enemy dodge or something. Meanwhile, where's Exsanguinate? Yeah, Exsanguinate. I'll put this as C. Yeah, I've said the same thing before. You need to hit your attack. It heals only the Flagellant. You get 3 uses, but 3 uses is kind of overkill unless you're playing something stupid or playing stupidly in general. If you whiff Exsanguinate, that means your Flagellant is still stuck at low HP and gets the debuffs. And yeah, it's I mean, if you have enough accuracy, it's good. But yeah, most people outside of super early game or like boss battles, they just run Redeem. They don't usually run Exsanguinate if they know what they're doing. Flame, yeah, this skill isn't game breaking in my opinion. It's fairly good. I could put this at A or B. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. But the thing is, it kinda requires investments. It requires you to have uh, bleed resistant flagellant or like be able to deal with the bleeds like guard flagellant. Like you can use reclaim to lower his you can use reclaim to for the self bleeds and flagellant to chain onto redeem or exsanguinate or like have plague doctor remove the bleeds. It's a low tier A or B. I'll put this at A. Then It's like kind of garbo in the early game, but it still works. Low tier A or B, I'll put this at A, like Coke Seed Mound. Punish! Punish. 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 Where do I put this? I might need a moment to think about stuff. I really might. I'm like checking my old tier list to see where I put things. Oh, interesting. So I put this at B before. I think I'll put this. It's like low tier A or B. I'll put this at B. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not like very powerful. It's yeah. I'll put this at B. And like Noxious Blast. This is Noxious Blast. I put this at yeah. Look at its face. These skills have faces. Look, they have faces. But yeah, Noxious Blast. I think I'll put this at low A or B. The accuracy debuff is really selling it. Also, Plague Doctor gets Blasphemous Vial, raises accuracy by 10, gives it 20% blight chance, and then Plague Doctor also gets Athenaeum, which gives it additional 15% blight chance. Yeah, I'll put this at A this time. I put this at B last time. What else? Suffer, it's niche. Yeah. 4 skill slot syndrome. Endure. Where do I put Endure? Endure. I'll put this at B. Yeah. Having a frontline healer is frontline stress healer is quite good. And yeah, Flagellant could chain on use this skill then chain on to camping skill, which stress heals himself for like 50. Yeah, stress heals himself for 50. It's like Lash's Solace if I remember correctly, and then if you use Endure, you can chain on with like even Flare. Yeah, tiny stress heal which removes stress on the Flagellant. Or you could use something like Pry Havoc and whatnot. Yeah. And if you run Flagellant, you would almost always be running Houndmaster. If not Houndmaster, Man-at-Arms, but yeah. So that's that. Moving on. This is Reign of Sorrows, and I'll put this at B. It's a good skill, but yeah. I wouldn't call this extremely uber powerful. The reason being, like, you could compare this with, where's the skill? I'm blind, kinda. Had I already placed it? I don't think so. I'm really getting annoyed with myself because I'm so blind I can't figure stuff out. Ah, yes. This thing. Okay. Plague Doctor gets plus 10%, plus 10 ranged accuracy, and then plus 10%, plus 20% blight chance with a Plague Grenade. But like, Flagellant doesn't have Blasphemous Vial. If he wants to make this really go brr, give me a moment. Yeah, like, Flagellant should invest in accuracy or get bleed chance, and yeah. Meanwhile, Plague Doctor just runs Blasphemous Vial Brain Deadly. And what's this? Oh, this is Thrown Daggers. Yeah, it'd be criminal to call it bad. Just good direct damage, good accuracy, like, buffs. It's fucking tilted, but yeah. I have to keep making like, pauses while making this thing, but yeah. Yeah, and Grave Robber just auto equips Lucky Talisman for like in my case, like it's a really good trinket. Gives you like plus 20 dodge, plus 12 dodge, like plus 10 ranged accuracy for like what like a tiny downside of like plus 10% stress. So yeah, it's really good. And then Shadow Fade. Where did I put this last time? I think I put this at B. I wanna like it's like low B or C. I want to put this at C. I could put this at B or C, B or C. It wouldn't be crazy, like, it's comp dependent, because for some comps you want faster tempo. But I'll put this at B this time. I want to put this at C, but yeah, I'll put this at B. Just good repositioning if you need something. If you want like faster tempo, like for some comps, like you just want to like regroup right away. So that's that. You can also set up for like something like um, round 0 Shadow Fade, and then like, so let's say you end the battle by using Shadow Fade, and then you know, then if there's a battle right next to the battle you just finished, then you can just have Shadow Fade buffs up right from round 1 for the next battle, so it's something. Pick. Where do I put pick? Where did I put pick last time? I put this a C before. I'll put this a B. Yeah. If you get letter opener, it's quite good. Yeah, it's just solid, like just frontline damage stuff. Not much else to say. Oh yeah, this thing is interesting. I'll put this at B this time. I put this at C before. I'll put this at B. Reason being, like, so in the official Darkest Dungeon Discord server, like some of the Uber nerds, including me, and yeah, so we kinda like run like Toxin Trickery a lot more. We just open with lunge, do stuff, and then like pop in Toxin Trickery for the stall phase and whatnot, and just have Grave Robber like absorbing hits, dodging hits in the front lines and stuff. It's quite good. What's this? This is darts. Where would I put darts? I put this at B this time. Last time I'll put this at B again. Just it's a good skill. It's kind of slower tempo than this thing, but it can stall. Like it hits all ranks. It's okay. Yeah. Flashing daggers. Where did I put this last time? I put this at C. I'll put this at C again. Sad, but yeah. AoE. Yeah, this goes at A. This goes to A. Yeah, there's a reason why lots of people just put Grave Robber at the back lines and just open with lunge. Breakthrough. Where did I put this last time? I put this at D. Give me a moment. I swear the fuck to God that I'm gonna murder someone, but yeah, let's see. This is if it bleeds. Where do I put this? I'll put this at B. I'll put this at A, to be honest. Yeah, like this skill is pretty much very close to being Hellion's auto equip. It can hit ranks 2 and 3 from ranks 1 to 3. It's really good. It deals a solid bit of raw damage and hits for like a big amount of bleed, so it's really good. And then Wicked Hack. Where would I put this? I'll put this at B. Yeah, just staple bread and butter damage skill. Bleed out. I'll put this at D. Yeah, I put this. Where did I put this? I put this at B last time. I'll put this at D. The reason being, why would I want to rush to kill the stall fodder? I want to stall with the frontline enemies, not kill them fast. There are some exceptions, but like usually no, I don't want to like spend the skill slot on this fucker. And it has the same restrictions with point blank shot. It hits can only hit rank 1 from rank 1. Yeah. I'll put this at D. Yeah. Adrenaline Rush. Where did I put this last time? I put this at C. Oh, I don't want to put this at B. I'll put this at C. I'm seeing more value. I run this more these days because I want Hellion to be able to stall. Yeah, I want Hellion to have something for the stalling phase, so I put this at C. Yeah, and then Yop. Where did I put this last time? I put this at A. I'll put this at B. The reason being is let's compare this with Blinding Gas, shall we? Where's Blinding Gas? It's here. So Blinding Gas benefits from the stupid OP trinket of what was it? It's called Blasphemous Vial from Plague Doctor. Gets 20% stun chance and 10% ranged accuracy. And Plague Doctor has a base speed of stupid speed of 9. And then you just kill the backline enemies and stall with the frontline enemies for normal gameplay anyways, so this skill has 3 use limits, but it's really not that big a deal. Like 99% of the time, like you finish the battle before you run out of like uses. But like, yup, yeah, Hellion doesn't get Blasphemous File. Hellion has 6 speed, while Plague Doctor has 9 speed. Yop also debuffs Hellion, and Yop stuns is a cleave stun on rank 1 and 2. And what the stun does is yeah, it stuns for 150, and then it has 3 use limits. So like old Hellion, old version Hellion, like she had no use limits on Yop, so she could just keep spamming Yop for the stalling phase. But Hellion now has use limits on Yop, so yeah, you run out of use limits in the stalling phase. So like, and that's why like you would want Adrenaline Rush. So I'll put this at B. It's not like super powerful in my opinion these days. Like, I would honestly prefer to have Blackjack on Hellion than Yop. Blackjack is really just solid. Moving on. Oh, Iron Swan. Where did I put this last time? I put this at A. I'll put this at B. Like, the main reason I run Iron Swan for when I use... I can't speak right now, I'm so stressed out, but yeah. When I run Iron Swan when I do, it's because I really want to hit the rank 4. It's kind of specific at that point. I want to hit Collector, I want to hit some bosses, or I don't know, like such cases, and usually a comp can do well enough without Iron Swan because turns out you have 3 other heroes that can hit rank 4. Also, when Iron Swan kills an enemy, it serves its purpose and then it's just sitting there in the skill slot doing nothing. So, I will put this at B. Yeah, that's that. Moving on, this is a tracking shot. I'll put this at C. It has some possible values for some possible comps. It's D or borderline C. I'll put this at C because this skill isn't as bad as these ones. But yeah. Grape Shot Blast. I'll put this at B. I use this a lot more now because it can serve as a stalling tool, and it can also like kill multiple enemies, hit multiple enemies. It's a good skill, especially if you run Gunslinger's Buckle and Highwayman. I'm talking more loudly because like some of my family members decided to drop by, and like we like already like ate, we talked, and we already did family stuff, but like they decided to stay a bit more, and I told them okay fine, but be quiet, and they're not being quiet, so I'm kind of tilted right now. What else? Is this Jester's thing or Highwayman's thing? If this is Highwayman's Wicked Slice, I'll put this as C. D, I guess. Like, yeah. I run this for one single battle in the whole game. Likely, it's like for Hag's Cauldron, because yeah, Cauldron can't really bleed so well, and I want more damage in an open vein to like open the Cauldron with. So I'll put this at D, not even C. An open vein goes to A. It deals lots of damage. It has 10 higher accuracy than Wicked Slice, base accuracy of 115. It deals bleeds, and it debuffs speed, really good skill, like basically auto equip. I'll put this at B. Put this at A, B, A, B, low tier A, B. I'll put this at B. I put this at B last time. Yeah, repositioning, like dancing. Like some good damage, repost. I really disagree with some people who say like this skill is super good, like S tier, like fuck them, like their takes don't really matter, don't actually matter. It's a low A tier or B. I'll put this at B. Moving on, point blank shot. I'll put this at C. It's not as bad as these skills. Like, you sometimes want to reposition and whatnot. usually you don't want Hireman to end up at rank 1 in the first place, but still, it's okay. I usually don't run this, but whatever. Pistol shot. Where did I put this? Where did I put this last time? I'll put this at B. I'll put this at B. It's... You don't like having reach, huh? But yeah. Have reach. This is amazing with Gunslinger's Buckle, so that's that. Yeah, guard dog, S tier, breaks the game. Just like dodge, lol mouse. Like, by using one action, two heroes can become like virtually like invincible, so that's that. This is Cry Havok. Where do I put Cry Havok? I'll put this at B. It would be criminal to call this thing bad, I guess. It's not like A tier, it's just a regular stress you. Here, this is Rush. Rush, I'll put this at A. Like, tons of secondary effects, like Omni Reach from ranks 2 to 4. Blackjack, I'll put this at A. Very powerful. Really good stun, just good accuracy, 115. Hits ranks 1 to 3 from ranks 1 to 2. I don't even know what this is. Let's see. Like, this could be either lepers or could either be Houndmasters. Houndmaster stuff goes to C. I rarely run lick wounds anyways. And then Solemnity goes to A, like just tons of self-sustainability. Self-heals for 7s, just self-heals for self-heals for tons, stress heals for tons. Target Whistle, this goes to A, like low tier S, A. Minus 30 prot debuff with a base chance of 170, like all can be used from all ranks, can hit any rank, it's insane. This is Harry, it goes to D tier, it's niche or worse. You run it sometimes for stalling, run it for flesh, that's about it. This is Slice Off, I'll put this at B. Like, looking at it in a vacuum, it's A. If you can dance just around to get him at rank 2 after a solo or something, it's like A tier, but I don't know, it's kind of conditional. It's easier said than done to like run a comp. You don't always run a comp which like dances around so that Jester ends up at rank 2 after using solo. And if you just stay at rank 3 using Slice Off, you're likely doing something wrong or like facing some niche scenarios, so yeah. Solo is S tier. I'm playing stuff like no healing, and I'm also playing stuff like randomizer where enemy mashes get randomized. And in the randomizer you can face like Skiver, Virago, Foreman, and other insane, stupid, crazy monsters from Apprentice. And like those stupid, crazy monsters like Skiver and Virago and Foreman can appear in the same mash, and Solo just carries. Like I've talked about this before, but like Solo like self-marks Jester, like sends him to the front lines, then gives him plus 30 dodge and sets up for finales, and it really carries the game. If you usually spam Battle Ballad, then like maybe try out Solo, even from the early game without dodge trinkets, because this skill really does carry you. Oh yeah, this thing is taking longer than my previous tier list in 2004 because I don't know, I'm explaining a lot more, I guess. This is Dirkstab. Dirkstab will end up in B. Yeah, it's not like very powerful. Like I run this like all the time because I all the time run solo, so it's kind of mandatory for me. But like in a vacuum, like looking at it. Yeah, it's not like insanely powerful. I mean, it's central to the template that I run because I run solo, then I use Dirkstab, and then I usually run Dirkstab and chain on with Finale. But yeah, what else? Tune, Tune. Where did I put this last time? Did I put this at B? I'll put this at A, to be honest, this time. The reason being is that for stuff like no healing or for comps with like little healing, you want your stall phase to end faster, and like Steam does that really well. You don't have to stall as long, so like it minimizes RNG, minimizes like chances for random crits to happen and for shit to hit the fan. So I put this at B before, and I'll put this at A this time. Yeah. I don't feel ashamed about this placement, so yeah. Battlefield, Battle Ballad. I put this at S last time, and I won't put it at S this time. I'll put this at B. This is low tier B or C. The funny thing is I haven't run this skill at all for serious stuff for nearly 2 years. You know what? This is... I'll put this as C. I'll put this as C. There, I'll put this as C, yeah. This skill has good enough raw numbers for like newer players or casual players to just spam ballad and make some comps work. But if you run solo, you never go back. I'll put this as C. Yeah. There. Rat, your dream has finally come true. I'm speaking for a friend, but yeah. Finale goes to A. Just gives Jester a lot more damage output, and Jester can safely move back to the backlines when solo self buffs run out, so it's really good. Harvest is a C. Yeah, I usually just run Slice Off over Harvest, like higher accuracy, better crit, better damage, and whatnot. Oh, this is Revenge. It's niche. I mean, you can run it sometimes, but it's niche. I'll put this C. Hugh is... Oh... This is Hugh, right? Is it Hugh? I'm checking. This is Chop. Yeah, Chop goes to B. Like, having some solid damage output is better than not having this, not having any. Yeah, Hugh goes to C. Intimidate goes to S. I'm still not ashamed of this placement. I mean, Leper isn't as versatile as some people might think. And Leper usually works with like three like optimal kind of comps. Works with those 3 templates, but still this skill is really good. This skill justifies having a Leper in your roster at all, mostly. And then Purge goes to B, I guess. Yeah. It's okay. It removes corpses. It like knocks back. It self buffs accuracy. Like yeah, corpse removal is kind of okay actually. So. Yes. Retribution is possibly decent. You see some values for some compositions, for some party compositions, for some situations. It's not as bad as these ones, so yeah. Defender goes to A. No TRS, A, but A, yeah. Just very consistent, very safe, huge defensive value, auto-equip, so yeah. Crush is, let's say it's, where did I put this last time? I'm freaking blind. Yeah, it's B, just solid damage from front lines. Bolster goes to C. You usually don't use this tons. You use this for some dodge comps, for some boss battles. You could spam Shard Dust and Bolster, but yeah, see, Command is A tier. Yeah. Where okay. Command is A tier. Yeah, Command is A tier. Very powerful. Just spam Command for value. Bellow is A tier. Just usually better than Command even, but yeah, fairly good. If you have like fast heroes, anyways, and if you can't afford to like have Bellow whiff or get resisted, or can't run like trinkets for Bellow, then yeah, Command is arguably better sometimes. Yeah, like Man-at-Arms is really goated, huh? But yeah, Rampart is a stun. It's good for stalling too. I'll put this at B. Rampart Shield buffs this a lot if you're running some kind of like no healing vibes comp. This is yeah. This is Volhex. Volhex deserves to go to A. It's a great mark skill. Like cultist would usually rather use this than attack himself. Weird. Weird goes to B. It's a good heal. It's inconsistent, but you usually run like other healers alongside Occultist anyways. Stab goes to C. Sometimes you run this, mostly I don't even. The pull. The pull. I rarely run this these days, to be honest, but where did I put this last time? I'm checking. I put this at B. I'll put this at B. Yeah. I don't know. It feels really hypocrite. It I feel like a big hypocrite because I rarely run these days these days anyways. But yeah, hands goes to S as always. This skill kind of carries a cultist who would otherwise not be like top tier hero. Gets Demon's Cauldron and whatnot, really good. And then yeah, I just have a bit more to go. I hope I can get this over with because I'm sick and tired of having to talk so loudly to like like drown out my family's voice in case like they just do something crazy. This is killing me, but yeah, let's see. This is weakening pairs. I'll put this at A. Like solid stalling tool. Like deals chip damage and like debuffs enemies. Good. Yeah, this goes to D tier. Not sorry. Like silly and spaghetti. Laugh. This is battlefield medicine. This is like I'll put it A. Low tier S. But yeah, like just being able to remove dodge, it just mitigates and prevents so much damage. It's really consistent. Saves provisions. Incision. Incision. Where do I put incision? I think this is incision. Where did I put it last time? I think this belongs to... Fine, I'll put this as C. It's not as bad as these ones, I swear. Emboldening vapors. Where do I put this last? I'll put this as C. Yeah. I rarely use this at all, but like sometimes it's solid value. Like not as bad as these ones, I swear. Really, just trust. And then A, sure. Yeah, debuff speed, stealth. Like the debuff speed for 7 is huge. Like plus received crits is also value, I guess. Impale goes here. Sorry, not sorry. Cope seed mild casuals, and then Pierce goes to A. It's really freaking overrated, but just solid, like consistent damage output, like hits all ranks, useful from ranks 1 to 3, and then yeah, Sway. Where did I put Sway last time? Yeah, Sway, you go to A. This skill really carries no healing. Yeah. You can see Shieldbreaker's eyes here. Yeah, like Shieldbreaker really wants more survivability, so that's that. Oh, this is Captivate. Where did I put Captivate last time? I put this as C. Low tier B or C? Low tier B or C? I'll put this as C mostly because I rarely get to use it. But like when you use it, it's really good. Like hold it, let's Shieldbreaker hold position at ranks 3 or 2, and then like also hits for tons. Like accuracy is kind of shaky, but yeah. Adder's Kiss. Adder's Kiss. I put this at C last time. I'll put this at B. If you're running a fast-paced, no healing vibes comp, just tons of damage output, it's worth it. It can be worth it. You sometimes just shift out. You don't even run like expose. You run Adder's Kiss, so pretty good. Puncture is S tier in a vacuum, but like it's not as game changing. I'll put this at A. Just does a bazillion things by itself. Pulls 2, breaks guard, debuffs for can't be guard. Has a minus 50% damage modifier, so it can be used for stalling. It can be used from rank 4. can be used from all ranks, can hit all ranks. So yeah, good. Divine Comfort. I want to put this at C, but I'll put this at B. Like, contrary to popular belief from Reddit or like Steam discussions, this skill will not make all 4 heroes immortal. Yeah, just this skill will like heal someone back to like a wee bit of HP, then another crit will like send them back to that store, possibly even with a bleed on it. I rate this a bit higher, but I won't put this at A. It's context based. Vestal is not as good as the other heroes. She is okay, but other heroes are fantastic usually. And then this is just on Vestal, who's really passive, doesn't do much. And then Judgment goes to C. I'll put this to C. Like, it's okay in a vacuum, but I'd rather have something like Sniper Shot, really. Just want something better with higher accuracy, like better damage output, like some iffy attack with iffy accuracy and iffy damage, and heals Vestal for a wee bit. I would rather just heal usually. This is Hand of Light. Hand of Light is niche. I don't believe in like frontline Vestal, and even if you run frontline Vestal, you're probably using Dazzling Light or Mace Bash more. Illumination is terrible, it's a joke. You can use this for early game for like reducing enemy dodge, but like we still don't know why Red Hook decided to make the skill unable to crit and unable to be used from rank 3. Dazzling Light is okay, it's a stun. It goes to B, can be used for stalling, raises Torchlight, it's a good skill, it's a good stun. Like one of the worst stuns, but still a stun. And Mace Bash, I'll put this at I want like low tier C or D. If you're running frontline Vestal, like you want to run Mace Bash, so I'll put this as C. So yeah, that's the entire tier list. So let me like let me like do this. Yeah, I'm taking a picture of it. So that's that. Like, thanks for watching the video. It's almost a freaking hour long. Yeah, dang, almost an hour long. So yeah, feel free to like leave comments. Like don't be stupid. Like be polite, be civil. Yeah. Feel free, really do free. Like tell me like I watched your video. Like I visited this channel, this server because I saw the video. I doubt anyone will be like that. But yeah, I have like 2 viewers. But yeah. Feel free to visit the official Darkest Dungeon Discord server, like full of nerds. Visit the Hamlet. It's where the Darkest Dungeon 1 nerds reside. I usually show up every day. And what else? Yeah. Feel free to leave a link of your YouTube video, which contains Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign gameplay footage. Then I'll be generous. I'll offer you feedback, nitpick on stuff. And if you feel generous, if you're a friend, leave a like, comment, or even subscribe if you haven't yet. But yeah, Happy New Year's! I'm going away. Bye bye. Woohoo! Woohoo!